Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, I am opening up a box from Walgreens as well as a couple of Big Bad Toy Store boxes. So there's a few pre-orders that finally came in and I cannot wait to unbox these things. So let's start off with the Walgreens because I think I know what's already inside of it. It should be 2 pops. Yeah, it is. Actually came in pretty fast, so shout out to Walgreens. Even though this is kind of how they shipped it, there's no protection in any of these boxes, but everything looks to be good. So the first one is Adam Warlock. I wanted to pick this one up because he has the gauntlet. I love the yellow color they used on him. He's one of the strongest heroes in Marvel. This was kind of like, I remember going into Endgame, people were talking about time travel, and he was actually one of the bigger theories because they had Captain Marvel, and you know, he's a partner with Captain Marvel, so people were thinking like, oh yeah, Adam Warlock's power was gonna bring all the dead heroes back. But then we finally know how it played out. Adam Warlock never made the movie, but here it is, looking absolutely amazing. I love the 80 years card art. It looks absolutely sick. I love I guess this is like his first appearance on the back. So if you guys want to get a good pause, you guys could see the card art. But since I bought 2, I'm gonna see which of the boxes. I mean, they're both in pretty good condition. So it doesn't matter which one I'm going to take out of the box. But here, might as well take this one out. But well, we can get a better look at him. He looks absolutely sick. You got the yellow, red. Got the gauntlet. The colors on it don't look too good. There's actually one stone that looks actually saturated, so if you guys, I can try to get a close-up on that. But yeah, I mean, the painting on this kind of beat up as well. There looks to be like some kind of mark on his chest, so I'm gonna see if the other one is like that as well. No, it's not. So there's kind of like some type of mark. I don't know if you could get that on camera. Well, it's kind of like he got hit in the chest with a bullet or something. But yeah, so here he is. He looks absolutely sick. So funny thing about it is that actually today, as of this recording, Black Adam went up for pre-order on Big Apple Collectibles. Now this is my first time purchasing from them because I just hear about the horrible stories everybody gets from purchasing from them. And I believe, so the day before, by the time this video had been uploaded, I don't know today's date, so that's why I'm guessing. But anyway, so Entertainment Earth put up 2 of their San Diego Comic-Con figures that they had. It was 2 2-packs, so it was Piccolo and Gohan that were Dragon Stars, which I decided to pass on it because those are, to me, I mean, they look good, but I'd rather not. I mean, I'd rather pick up the figure art and both figure art characters. And then there's the 2-pack from Itachi and Sasuke, which are anime heroes. It's a new Bandai line that they're making. I actually pre-ordered those, so we're gonna, whenever those come in, I believe it said they should be shipping by next month. So whenever I get those, we're gonna upload that. I also pre-ordered or I actually bought the single ones as well. So whenever I get those from Amazon, I'm gonna upload a video. But it's supposed to be Sasuke, Naruto, and Kakashi. So let's see how those turn out. Hopefully they're pretty good. But now let's get on to what I got in Big Bad Toy Store, which to me is the more better one that I've been dying to get. I've been hearing bad things about this figure. Um, I remember I think the Foosh, he was crapping all over this figure, so it was pretty much um, so it's pretty much the same thing. So here is the regular Mandalorian, you know, in his regular armor. Um, the S.H.Figuart. So here it is right here. So I cannot wait to put him together. I know he has some grips on it, but you know, everybody might be different. So there might be this one that I like that he probably doesn't like. So uh, I'm gonna wait to put this one together. So I'm gonna put this together. So we'll be right back, guys. Hey boy, oh boy, to this figure, give me the trouble. So real quick, so this is the accessory he comes with. He comes with a holster, extra holster that I still have inside the package right there. I don't know why would I use that. It comes with the big gun. Before I even get started on any of this, I should just say I am not. You guys know I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan. So any little Star Wars that I appreciate, I like. I kind of it doesn't take a lot to for me to appreciate it, because I don't have like the huge stardom most people have. I know that's crazy to say, because there's a lot of people who just love Star Wars. Growing up as a kid, I wasn't on that bandwagon. I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong. I just wasn't like the hugest Star Wars fan when I was going out collecting every collectible or watching every movie. So growing up as a kid, I wasn't like that. So like I said, it doesn't take a lot for me to appreciate any item, as long as it comes with, number one, cool accessories, and number two, it looks like the character, which this sort of does. Then I am super happy. But the other thing that gave me a problem with building this figure is, or not building it, but just taking accessories out and putting them together, is that Bandai, Tamashii, or S.H.Figuart, which is Bandai Tamashii Nations, they didn't include a left hand to equip. So they basically want you to equip the blaster on the left hand, as well as the sniper rifle. I don't know the exact name for it, so I'm just gonna call it the sniper rifle, the Baskin rifle, whatever it's called. I don't know. Like I said, I watched the Mandalorian. I know the show. I just, every little bits and pieces, I really don't know much about it. But so like I said, they only came with one left equipable hand, which that kind of is super disappointing as well. And with the rifle itself, so I would have loved if they would have put the scope forward. I mean, on top of the rifle, if they would have made an extra accessory that has the scope on top of the rifle, so kind of you could put him in a position where he's kind of like zooming in and sniping somebody. That would have been awesome. But they didn't do that. They just gave you two extra equipable scopes, and that's about it. So like I said, so with that, with the right, I mean, oh my god, with the pistol on his left hand, I got it close to the hip, because there is no accessory. There's no hand accessories that is able to have him hold the gun, and that's kind of super disappointing, because my image was, when I was getting this figure, I was gonna have the gun in one hand and the rifle in the other hand, and kind of put him low, like a low position where he's sniping somebody. But I can't do that because of the accessories that it actually came with. So that is like super duper disappointing. But then here is kind of like the back. So see how they only have the left hand, I mean the right hand holding the pistol. That's kind of super disappointing as well. Then they got the rifle. There is something equipable on the back of his cape to have it to where he could actually hold the rifle in his in the cape. So it's kind of like right here. So here is the piece that you actually equipped to go onto his cape for the rifle. So then here's the back piece. You plug it in, you can have the rifle hanging off his back. So everything else is just coming apart. This figure, man. This holster actually keeps falling off. So you're going to have to mess around with it. At first I thought it was broken, but no, it's actually just another accessory piece to go with it. His armor as well. This flaps go up. Let's see its legs. Oh man, that kind of sucks. He is pretty flexible. Can he do a double knee? Yeah, he could. Let's see the swivel on his leg. He is on the ball joint at the bottom, so you can mess around with his legs, his foot as well. Oh my God! See, what the hell? Everything just comes flying off. What the hell's going on? So I don't know where that piece goes on. Maybe right here, yeah. Wow. So guys, so I found out that you can't actually bend this. Because if you bend this piece is actually gonna go flying off. So that's super disappointing. What in the world? Why would they do that? Why would they put that piece right there? What about this leg? Everything looks good on this. Wow, so can't even bend that as far without that piece going off. I guess if you want to get a good pose, you could take that piece out, put the leg forward or something, or try not to bend it too far without that piece go flying off. Yeah, that's super disappointing with that. And then here's the back. Let's see. See what I mean? Like right here. Wow. Imagine that. But overall, guys, like I said, with this figure, man, it's I can see why a lot of people would be disappointed with this type of figure, especially like as hyped as the show is. You know, I feel like most companies are gonna try to take advantage of the hype. Well, here's the helmet itself. So I love the color on it. The helmet looks just like the show. Then here's the shoulder pads. So this is kind of like his regular armor before he gets the Jesus, what's the name of that? See what I mean? I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, then you guys should know. Is it the Beskin armor? Something like that? I don't know. But anyways, guys, like I said, I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan, so it doesn't really take much for me to appreciate any Star Wars figure. I just know like the main characters, and then I hear other characters that sound super dope, so it doesn't take much for me to be impressed. But overall, I think this figure is okay, besides this little faults like the leg flying off, then not having the cool other accessories to equip all the accessories. Because I would love, man, to have the pistol in one hand and then the rifle in the other hand, but I can't do that with the accessories that they gave me. And then you got this holster that just keeps flying off, and then here's the cape itself. But overall, like I said, overall decent figure. Not for the type of price I paid for it. I would have preferred more different things for a lot of things to be different. But hey, I take what I could get. So I believe there's a Mayfex Mando coming out as well. What else? And then there's like the big hot toy, which I do have on pre-order. With the child, so I cannot wait to get that. That's gonna be a while before that comes in, because it comes out next year, and I did pay for it in full price. So whenever that gets ready, and whenever Hot Toys decide to ship that, I will get it. So pretty much that's it for this figure. So on to the next one. what that was, man. My head is hurting from that. But anyways, guys, this is from Ringside Collectibles. So this is how Ringside shipped it. Um, looks like a big sorter box to me, but nonetheless, hopefully the box is okay, or the package or whatever. Anyways, if you guys watch wrestling, you guys know what that song was. Well, it was a quick tease anyways, because I don't want my video to get claimed. But anyways, here it is. It was something I really, really wanted when he went up for pre-order. I jumped on it real fast because I knew that eventually he might sell out anywhere. And it was, in fact, one of the most coolest gimmicks I've ever seen in any character in wrestling history. I mean, there's the Undertaker, the legendary phenom of the Undertaker. There is oh man, I can think of some badass gimmicks I could think of. Of course, Kane. You know, it's kind of my inspiration of this YouTube channel. Abyss is a cool one as well. Mankind, when he wears the mask and he's all crazy. I love wrestlers like that. You know, but anyways, guys, here is Bray Wyatt, which is the Fiend. They kind of ruined him. I think they really messed him up when they had him lose to Goldberg. That's really when they messed up the character, because overall, man, he was probably one of the best things to come to WWE. Here is the back. It has AJ Styles, Ronda Rousey, Viscera, Ravishing Rick Rude, the beautiful Miss Elizabeth, and the Fiend. So there is the back. That is the whole set for this. If I were to collect anything, I love Viscera, rest in peace. I would collect Miss Elizabeth once I get a Macho Man, Ravishing Rick Rude. I would definitely collect as well. I see the AJ Styles everywhere. I'm still debating where I should pick them up. The ones I see is with the WWE title. I don't care much for Ronda Rousey. Everybody else I would probably collect in this whole line. So it's actually a pretty good line. So once again, here is the figure. Another one too that's a real good gimmick is when Finn Balor turns the demon. That one I've been trying to get, so I am gonna unbox this. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here is Bray Wyatt with the hurt heel hands. This is him entirely. You know, he got the cool tattoos going all around him as well. Here's kind of like the back. It actually pretty accurate to how he looked. Even his body type is how Bray Wyatt looks. You know, Bray Wyatt is a bigger fellow, but I wanted to show that off with the hurt heel before I show him with the other accessories. And then here is the legs. You know, you got the boots, you got the accurate looking pants. Let's see, he is kind of bendable. I am not really too familiar with WWE, especially the newer figures when it comes to like articulation and all that. So we are about to find out for himself. So the arms are pretty flexible as well. Let's see the head, and not so much. What about the legs? Yeah, almost touching his buttocks, so that's pretty good. The torso, yeah, it's pretty good as well. The only problem is this part right here, since can't really get much with that. So I am gonna display him with the other accessories to come with it. I just wanted to show off the hurt heel, because how he has this pose absolutely looks sick. I mean, just look at the face on that. Just absolutely crazy. The tattoos, man, they really nailed this figure, man. This figure looks super sick. So I'm gonna display him with the other accessories. So we'll be right back. So this is how I'm gonna display my Fiend. Like I said, he looks absolutely crazy. He got the crazy looking like round zombie head lantern or whatever you want to call it. Oh man, just love this figure, man. Just overall, it's real menacing, just real sick. I love the mask. I love the whole idea. Yeah, the costume or the attire itself is not the best. It's just black with red and black pants or whatever, but just overall the whole look to it, got the hurt heel gloves on, you know, with sick looking tattoos, with the badass looking mask, with of course the dreadlocks, which actually helps the character out tremendously. Like I said, the lantern, I kind of wish the lantern would glow, but even the lantern looks crazy, you know, got the shields, the sealed eyes that looks crazy. Got the open mouth, which I guess is supposed to be like the lighting of the lantern. That would be pretty sick if next time they'll make a lantern that lights up. It would be absolutely excuse me. It would be absolutely amazing. But overall, like I said, this is how I'm gonna display my Fiend. But other than that, let's get on to the last and final figure for this video. Hey guys, so this is the last box from Big Bad Toy Store. So we'll open this bad boy up. See what's inside. So it's a line that I normally don't collect. But when they put it up for order, I was like, yo, I need that, because growing up as a kid, I loved the show. Even though I kind of don't remember the show as much, I really don't collect the line, because I was a newer collector and the toys have been coming out for a while. So when they put this new line that was coming out, I was like, yo, I need that. Just looks crazy. I missed out on the first one. There was a Snake Eyes. It was a deluxe. I believe it was for Hasbro Plus, Pulse or whatever, and I missed out on it. I was so pissed off. That technically it was all my fault, because when it went up for pre-order, I should have ordered it right there. I waited a little bit longer. I don't know why. I should have just ordered it, and then eventually he sold out, and I was like, oh my god, because he had all these other cool accessories to go with him. Now for they did eventually put out a new one that is coming out. It's not the deluxe version. It's just another one. So if you missed out on that one, you can order that, which I'm gonna end up having to do. But anyways, guys, so here is the Destro from G.I. Joe, looking absolutely crazy. It was just, for me, it was an absolute must. I mean, the accessories to come with it. I always hated the bad guys in G.I. Joe's, you know, um, the Cobra unit, always hated them. But anyways, guys, here is the back. It has some pretty badass card art, and you see how it has the commander. They do have the commander coming out pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to order that as well. But here is Destro. He's looking absolutely crazy. So I am gonna take him apart, so we'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is how he looks out of box, looking absolutely crazy. So the box actually opens up, and then this is what you saw. It's kind of like some money or whatever, and then inside the briefcase, it's kind of like a Cobra signal inside of it that actually looks pretty cool, you know. The money doesn't kind of look like money, but it's supposed to resemble money or whatever. Um, Whatever, I'll take that. And then here is kind of like the card art to go with it. You know, got the big Cobra unit card, whatever, in the back. But then this is how he actually looks. So then here's like a side of the character. He got his gold pistol. I really love this pistol the most. Has the scope on it, looking absolutely crazy. But the seller is the figure itself, especially the head. Just looking crazy. I love the gold. I love the gold chain, but I love the silver head. Just like, it just has like this metallic look to it, looking absolutely crazy. I love the eyes. I love the face as well. He has the black and gray. I keep wanting to call it gold for some reason, but he has the gray paint going all around his suit, looking absolutely crazy. It does come with a holster, so if you want to holster the pistols, you could put it in there. I'm not going to do that as well, but I noticed too, because when I try to put him like that, the front legs are not really that supportive, so I'm gonna have to like tilt him, um, either tilt him backwards or try to get in a certain position where he's gonna be slanted just a little bit, or the legs, just to get him to sit on one leg. So basically, that's how he's gonna look. I don't know why, but it's not gonna come out like that. But I'm gonna have to get some crazy positions, and mess around with the figure entirely to get some crazy poses off. But I guess he is pretty flexible. So let me see. Yeah, his legs are pretty flexible. Um, just want to be really careful. I don't break this figure in my first attempt to mess around with it. The arms are pretty good as well. Let's see the torso. That's pretty good. The head. Oh yes. So I'm gonna try my best to get some crazy poses off of this figure. Hopefully, when I eventually pick up the rest of the line, the most of the characters I'm not really fond of, but I just want like the main characters. I'm not gonna dive completely deep into this line. I just want the main characters. They look pretty dope. Um, but this was Destro, so there's that. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do enjoy it, please consider hitting that like button as well as the subscribe button. It helps to try out tremendously, and I can't talk for some reason. Uh, but if you guys enjoy this content, please consider hitting that like and the subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you guys do. But if you guys don't, it's also fine. But you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys later.